Now let us have a look on overnutrition, which results into children obesity. It is very common and very fastly growing problem. The first and main cause is physical inactivity and sedentary activity. That is having mobile for a long time, playing video games, game stations at home, all are responsible for obesity. Then dietary trends, as we saw, junk food, easily available junk food, I can say, extra salted food items, preserved and canned food items, all are having impact for causing obesity. Then status, as we saw, the higher economic class is affecting worse. Genetic and antenatal factors are also responsible. So these are the causes of obesity. Then its effects. As we saw, parents do not complain any particular complaint, any particular signs regarding obesity, but overall long-term effect of obesity is very dangerous and very difficult to treat. They may have psychological problems, obstructive sleep apnea, then cardiovascular diseases. Obesity and cardiovascular diseases are very associated. Then polycystic ovarian diseases. Nowadays, every child, teenage girl are having polycystic ovarian diseases and diabetes. So it is the long-term effects of children obesity. Now look at this picture. There are different cases. First case is of protein energy malnutrition, that is lack in protein, particular kind of macronutrient from our diet. Second picture is of childhood obesity and its ill effect, we can say. Third picture is of comparative picture, that is underweight child, overweight child and normal child. And this is actually psychological representation also. You can say middle one is laughing on that and he is crying. So it hampers psychological or behavioral patterns of the children this in this age also. So this is all about children obesity. Now in case of malnutrition, that is overnutrition and undernutrition, where to look for? Many times this is confusion. We cannot ask pediatrician for total diet plan or cannot ask that for small problem. So you have to look at for hunger time, digestion time and excretion time. These times are too important and you have to notice, you have to observe being mother or parents and then talk to your doctor about this. Many time children, parent complains my child is hungry, but when we eat, when we offer him or her some food, he is not ready to eat or he is having it in small parts. Many times parents complain my child is not at all hungry, but he can play throughout the day. So that is the different representation and you have to notice there. Then common problems in malnourished child are digestion related problems, excretory problems, pseudo hungers and skin related problems. Skin rash, dry skin is common in malnourished child. So now we move to the preventive care. As we saw the 4 steps in preventive care, now we move to the preventive care with respect to underweight child. So first is identify your problem. Either he or she is having problem like wasting, thinning, stunted or particular deficiency. Wasting, that is low weight according to height. Thinning, that is low weight according to age. Stunted, low height according to age and particular deficiency. You can Google it, you will find the particular deficiency. Now identify the cause. As we saw, cause is very important. So lack of good quantity and quality of food. Now parents are providing good quantity and quality of food. Then what if your child is in daycare or is living with maid during your office time? So make sure he or she is having good quantity of food. Then socio-economic status, underlying medical issues. This is very big topic, but we can say that underlying medical issues, digestion related problems are very common, which is related to malnutrition. Malabsorption is always present in that cases. Then environmental factor, as we saw, the seasonal changes impacts digestion of human body. So environmental factors. Then deficiency of micro or macronutrients. Now, after having cause, after identifying problem, you have to modify the diet and lifestyle. So Ayurveda gives diet Shadrasatmak, that is 6 tests: sweet, sour, salty, astringent, pungent, and bitter. All tests are essential. So keep putting all types of diet to your child. Then according to Prakriti, like constitutions. Then proper quantity and quality is very essential. And it should be served properly with positive emotions. Nowadays, these positive emotions are missing. Uh, Earlier days, we start our meal by Vadani Kavala Gheta. This is the best way to gratitude, show gratitude and positive emotions. So this is the main thing for diet and lifestyle. Then what can you give to that children by Ayurveda? So Panchakola Sav and Kumari Asav is good for correcting malabsorption or digestion related problem. Krumi Kuthar Ras, many times parents complain, my child is having best hunger, good hunger, is eating in good quantity also, but still he is not gaining weight. So why? So many times worm is the causative factor. So you have to deworm your child. You can deworm your child every once in year. You can use Krumip Kutharas for that. Ghrutapan, that is cow ghee with meal, is best modified diet for gaining weight. Suvarna Prashan, Laghu Malini Vasanta, etc. are also helpful for treating malnutrition, that is undernutrition. Now, we saw for undernourished child. So, what for obese child? So, preventive care with respect to obese children. Now, first identify problem. As we saw earlier, parents do not complain anything, but you have to look for increased weight according to age, increased BMI, increased fatty deposition, and inactiveness in child. Now identify the cause. Many times, as mentioned, macro and macronutrient imbalance. Many times carbohydrate or fatty alone having extra share in diet causes obesity. So make sure that you are not having single constituent in your diet. Family history also play important role. Overeating habits, having junk food, all are the reasons, and most common reason is no exercise or less physical work. So you have to identify the cause. Then what you have to do? Modify diet and lifestyle. So diet, avoid food having trans fat, starch, reduce junk food. Then if you are having overeating habits, then restrict 2 meal program. Then routine care by heavy exercise, physical activity. You have to encourage your child for physical activity and cycling. It is very hard part of the treatment actually. Then care by Ayurvedic way. If you are having family history of obesity, if you are having family history of diabetes or having family history of hormonal imbalances, then go for Panchakarma in childhood only, so that it get corrected at the time and you can prevent bad prognosis. So Udvartan, Abhyangas, steam, all are helpful for reducing the fat. Then Kumari is so helpful for digestion correction. Krumi Kuthar Ras, as we show, as we earlier say, for deworming. Then Trifala Gugul, Apatarpan Kadha and Arogyavardhini will be helpful in obese